If you've been watching my videos, you're probably used to me saying that if you're serious about your business, if you're serious about your brand, you should trademark your brand as early as possible. Believe it or not, this short video is going to be different. I'm going to talk about specifically t-shirt brands. My name is Andrei Mincov. I'm the founder of Trademark Factory, and we get a lot of requests from entrepreneurs interested in trademarking their t-shirt brands. And what I've noticed is that it's very easy to group them into two distinct categories: those who should be trademarking their brands and those who shouldn't. Yes, there are many t-shirt entrepreneurs who should not bother trademarking their brands. Not because their messages are bad or their logos are ugly, but because what they are considering trademarking are not really brands. Keep watching and I will share with you exactly how to tell whether your t-shirt brand is trademark worthy.
Get it trademarked with Trademark Factory.
Before I go any further, I want to make it clear that what I'm about to share with you is only for those situations when t-shirts or apparel in general is your main space, your main industry. For example, if you're a music band and you sell merch and t-shirts to supplement your revenue, don't use this video as an indicator whether you should trademark your brand. Similarly, if apparel is just one of many different spaces you want your brand to be known for, do not rely on this video to make decisions about trademarking. In all these other cases, you probably do want to trademark your brand as early as possible. But if your number one focus is t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and stuff like that, here's a simple question you should ask yourself to determine if you should trademark your brand. Are you trying to build and protect an apparel brand or a message? Remember, the purpose of trademarks is to help the market identify the source of goods and services. When you buy a tablet that says iPad and has an image of a bitten apple on it, you don't buy the tablet because you think that the image is a masterpiece or because you love the name. You buy it because you think that the tablet was made by the same company that makes other iPads and iPhones, Apple. Same goes for your apparel brand. While trademarks are great for protecting a brand that identifies the source of apparel like Levi's, Nike, Gap, they're not designed to protect the content of your message or design. For example, if all you do is print various slogans or designs on blank Fruit of the Loom t-shirts, you don't have an apparel brand to trademark, because when you look at the label on the color of the shirt, it's still a Fruit of the Loom shirt. Again, this is different for situations when music bands sell their merch using someone else's stock shirts, because their main brand is about music. People know them as musicians and they buy their shirts because they think that the shirts come from the band. When apparel is the only thing that you do, the question you should ask yourself is, are you just placing a design or a message on someone else's apparel brand, or are you creating an apparel brand of your own where your brand name is on the label? Think of a business suit. There's a label inside that identifies the source, or the tie. Again, it has a little label at the back, but it doesn't have it written all over the suit itself or the tie itself. That's a good brand to trademark. Think of Nike shirts. Many of them are just blank, single color shirts with a tiny swoosh on them. It's only the label and the color that says Nike. Once again, it's a proper brand to trademark. Or think of Uniqlo. They sell tons of t-shirts. They all say Uniqlo on the color label, but most of them don't say Uniqlo on the actual shirt. That's why it's a proper brand to trademark. If all you got is a message you want to share with the world, something inspirational, motivational, political, or just cute, and you want to place it on t-shirts because you think enough people will identify with your message, it's great. You may make great money if enough people follow you and share your message, but it's still not an apparel brand you should trademark. All right, and just so that this gets your attention, what I've just said about messages on someone else's shirts applies equally to designs. We see so many t-shirt entrepreneurs out there who think that if they've got a bunch of unique designs that they're putting on someone else's shirts, that they need to get them all trademarked. They don't. You don't if that's you. If you have a bunch of designs that you're putting on someone else's t-shirts, you don't need a trademark. Copyright, maybe, but not a trademark. Now back to the video. So once again, would people buy your shirts if the brand you're thinking of was only visible on the collar label? If yes, you must trademark it ASAP. If not, the answer is usually not. Oh, and one last thing. When I say only on the collar label, I don't mean that you're not allowed to place your brand on the actual shirt as well. If your brand is both on the shirt and label, that's fine. Nike does it all the time. Uniqlo sometimes does it as well. It's the principle that matters. Now, I hope this clears things up a bit. So if you're a t-shirt entrepreneur, let me ask you, are you building a t-shirt brand? Or are you just trying to monopolize a message? Post a comment below and let me know. And I will see you in the next video.
Get it trademarked.